Hi, everybody. Are you done yet? I am. I'm done. Cooked. Finished. This is, there's no reason to watch this every week. There's no reason to report on it. Here's what I'll share with you today, and it's the reason why I have personally given up. And I just don't have any desire to watch this team play, any desire to do halftime and post game shows anymore. There's no reason to. Your top two receivers who make millions of dollars are intentionally wearing shoes that are illegal shoes in the NFL. That's one. It's not a watch, it's a shoe or whatever the fuck it is. And this is a game that they're supposed to be a must-win situation. That's one. Two, the one play he gets into the game, Rashard Higgins stops running on a pattern over the middle. That's two. Three, Jerome Whitehead missing two tackles, one that ends up a touchdown to a tight end because he's a coward and he didn't try to wrap up, and another because he was, I don't know, he got outstrengthed by a 5'7", 180-pound guy. And the last thing that I got is that Baker Mayfield was an illusion last year. He's not the quarterback of the future. He looks like Brian Hoyer, doesn't he? I mean, where is the downfield passing game? He throws the ball 100 miles an hour and everything sails high. He's not accurate. He throws the ball late consistently. The Demetrius Harris end zone pass was thrown so late there was no chance for that ball to get there in time. He can't see the field. He doesn't even have escapability anymore. He seemed to be able to sense the rush last year, and that seems to be gone. It's over. My interest is gone. Your interest is gone. Doesn't matter how good Nick Chubb is. You saw Von Miller just blow right by Teller. I mean, there's no cohesiveness. There's no play design. Callaway is tops of the depth chart. Kaderil Dodge has moved in ahead of Rashard Higgins. Can't score in the red zone. No imaginative play calling. We move the ball, and then Freddie calls some goofy end around to Odell Beckham that never works. I don't care about Odell Beckham. I would get rid of he and Landry. I would cut them, and I don't care what it means. I would fire the head coach. There has to be some discipline reinstated with this team. And I don't have a humorous message to say about this. Freddie Kitchens is death wish. He has destroyed the morale of the team. And the fact of the matter is that everyone touted Jarvis Landry as being the ultimate team guy. But no, he's just followed his buddy Odell Beckham Jr. right down the shitter. That's it. It's done. It's over. They don't care about winning. They're more important making a statement to the league. Doesn't that make you warm and fuzzy all over? Of course we don't run the ball. And what would be the point of keeping Chubb in the game when we have Dontrell Hilliard? Great announcers. Yeah. He's the only one I've ever seen who had a wide open draw play and ran into the pile. Shouldn't even be on the field. A lot of these guys shouldn't be on the field. They've allowed Allen to look like something because they can't tackle. One draw play, one big pass, and a great reception around Denzel Ward. And we've given up 17 points to a team that's helmed by a guy who never took a snap in the NFL in his life. And you want to know something? The Steelers are better than the Browns and always will be, because the organization wouldn't tolerate this. We have a Mickey Mouse organization that allows this kind of crap to happen. I'd have fired the whole bunch of them by now. They don't care about winning. They don't care about tackling. They don't care about discipline. Myles Garrett laughing about dropping an easy interception, which, by the way, once the referee saw was happening, had to quickly throw a flag on the field to make sure, in case he did catch it, that it would be negated. Myles Garrett, who hasn't even been heard from the entire game, sick of him, get rid of him. He's overrated. They're all overrated. Baker Mayfield is overrated. Rex Ryan was right. Colin Cowherd is right. He's not good. Now, let me say this. Nobody appears to be open downfield, and I'm saying what happened to the downfield passing game, because Baker has plenty of time to throw the ball. He's afraid to pull the string. He's afraid that he's going to throw in and turn the ball over and throw interceptions, and that's that. He isn't the same person. They've all figured out how to stop him. He's Kelly Holcomb, and he's not any good. The offense that we're running doesn't get anybody open, but why would it? Because we have receivers that stop running their patterns, run the wrong patterns, or just would rather have themselves taken out of the game because their shoes aren't legal and league approved. That's a great point. We ran right into a blitz because Baker doesn't audibilize. Why doesn't he audibilize? Probably because Death Wish doesn't want him to. I don't know why. And you know something? My Sundays are way more valuable than this. You know, I'm sitting around watching this crap and having to do these shows and, you know, oh, somebody wants a shout out? I'm sorry. Of course I'll do a shout out. Here you go. Hey, Nikki. How you doing, Nikki? Your boyfriend says hi. You're far more interesting than the Cleveland Browns. At least I hope so. And I hope your backfield is in motion too. You know, this to me is incredible. Just watching this is just sad. Hot garbage is the way I would put it. Why Whitehead is on the field. I mean, that guy has missed more tackles this year and given up more touchdowns in pass defense for the amount of snaps that he's taken. He's just simply awful. And, you know, it's not going to change. It's never going to change. I've been doing these shows for over 15 years, and it's never going to change. A bozo organization is a bozo organization. And same old Browns means exactly that. They take talent and fuck it up. They have no talent and they fuck it up. They hire the wrong coaches. Why they implemented this offensive scheme, I can't tell you. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand. It's a lousy offensive scheme. Baker Mayfield is now, he looks like Allen. He looks like a guy who's never played in the NFL before. There's nothing downfield that he's just checking off. One play, he could have run 12 yards for a first down, and he just threw the thing 20 yards down the sidelines out of bounds. He's afraid to get hit now. He's gun shy, and he's ruined. And if that is how much it takes to ruin Baker Mayfield, he shouldn't have been a number one pick, folks. Got no guts. You want to be honest, Baker? You got no balls. That's honest. Answer to Terry Pluto, the masturbator of the press? Yes, it can happen. Yes, we can lose to Denver. Yes, we are losing to Denver. and will make mistakes well into the second half and lose this football game. And it doesn't matter whether they win or lose anyway. They play so poorly and so beneath themselves. What's the point? Hey, Mark Ross, how you doing, buddy? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. He fooled everybody, didn't he? For a guy who wants to talk big and he says, I don't care if I offend anybody, well, then I'm sorry if I'm offending you, Baker. You suck. You can't read the field. You can't audibilize out of an obvious blitz. You don't know what's going on. You can't read the defense. You're of no value. Another wasted quarterback pick by the Browns organization. Now, if people in the organization feel differently, then that's fine. Then why don't we get a different offensive concept? Because he sure doesn't get this one, and I don't see that anybody wants to play in this. I don't think any player that I see looks enthusiastic playing this offensive scheme. They just look shell-shocked. And of course, fire Death Wish. But Death Wish is not going anywhere because that's the black hand of Jimmy Haslam. He's the black hand. He casts a pall over the entire organization. And that's his call. That was his hire. And we're going to lose everything around it. Before Death Wish is gone, everybody else will be gone because Death Wish will get rid of him. Rashard Higgins isn't even on the team anymore. What's the point? They have taken these players and reduced them to rubble. It's incredible. And you know something? I urge Browns fans, I don't care if you have season tickets, don't go. Empty stadium, fuck them. Fuck them. Be an embarrassment on national television, not just with your play, but with no people watching. Not a spectacle to watch this game. It's not exciting. It's not fun to dedicate my Sundays to this tripe. It's no good. I could be getting exercise and doing all kinds of good things for my body, and instead I'm sitting around watching a bunch of people who don't give a flying fuck. You know it's a waste, he's saying, the Vernon was a waste of a trade. Look, they're all misused. Every one of these players, misused. Everything that's being done is done wrong. It's a Mickey Mouse organization. The Steelers are making a playoff run with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's right. And they make the big play when it counts. They get Minka Fitzpatrick, pick six, all the way home, and they beat a team. And I know that Brissett was hurt. You leave it up to an 85-year-old kicker at the end of the game. You knew he was going to miss the kick because it's the Steelers. The Steelers get a good outcome no matter what because they are a great organization. And we're not. And we never get a good result. We have bad ownership. It doesn't make any difference whether it's, Randy Lerner or the late Al Lerner, who didn't know anything about football at all. You have these bad owners. It doesn't matter. Look at the Redskins. They'll always find a way to lose. Daniel Snyder, bad owner, bad team. Sacramento Kings in the NBA. It's the same principle over and over again. Why bring out the paper bag? Just don't go to the game. Nothing speaks louder than just echoing. You know what I want to hear on TV? I want to hear the announcing team, give us senile Dick Stockton. And so you can hear in the background, popcorn, peanuts, hot dogs. That's all you fucking hear. No cheering, no people there, no nothing. We're not going to win a game for the rest of the season. They've completely given up. Kickoff time for the second half. I will be back for the post-game show. I will, and I'll be more of a rainy day for you. That's because they're making me this way, folks. just like they're making you feel the same way. I'll see you right after the game. Take care now. Bye-bye.